And we're back for part two. Then the part one, we talked to Gabriel Hoffmann. Thank you for coming and talking about yourself, about the Brazilian gaming scene. It's very interesting. But we're here because we're excited to talk to you about your game, Endless Chase. Please tell us everything.
Okay, Endless Chase is cyberpunk RPG in real time. It's more action RPG for more specifically. When blends the many genres like stealth, hack and slash, action adventure, cyber horror, and bullet hell for make a progression when each genre each genre stay in each punk world, steampunk, cyberpunk, and nanopunk, and each act of the game, like act 1, 2, 3, or 4, have another genres, and these susceptible of genres make a progression. For example, steampunk is stealth, cyberpunk action adventure, nanopunk hack and slash. The third act is cyber horror, and the last act is bullet hell. And if you examine it more closely, you see the stealth. It's more slow. Action adventure, it's more balancing between slow and fast. Hack and slash, it's more guilt and blood for everything. And cyber horror make a break for this progression, and bullet hell make another elevated for yeah. And in this game, talking about more the story from Endless Chase, you control Bullock, the first in his first the 1001st incarnation. When you choose to Aeon, the entity, time guardian keeper, for structure the multiverse, but the correctly way, because in the prologue, I don't know, is it correct?
The beginning.
In the beginning of the world building, the Cronians created the multiverse, but the chaos coming in all branches of the multiverse, and the Cronians collapsed in a single universe, but have discussions, Cronian War, the Cronians divides in two orders, and in the most future, Bullock appears and initialize the game.
All right, that makes sense. I see so you switch genres as you go into the game. That's pretty clever, because we're wondering how it would all, because these are very different styles, and so it makes sense. I know that's pretty clever, the idea of the game changing its genre as you go into it. So I have a question. Is there like a story about? I mean, I understand this game is coming out at some point, but is there a story of how this game came to be? I mean, and I imagine there's some things you can't say, but are there? Then you can tell us about your journey for bringing this out into the world, the gaming world.
You're talking about how I created the Endless Chase and the start and the timeline.
Yes.
Exactly. And then of course.
How did you start? Why this game? What were the inspirations and influences?
Okay. the industries begins together of my company Voxels in 2020 because in Brazil we have a lack of opportunities and in Brazil we have most mobile games and not PCs or console games. And since my childhood, I like much the AAA games, and I think, how I can make a game in a company and earn with this my new studio like that, how can I say? I like much deep storytelling and RPGs, and I taking inspirations for various games like Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 15 and 15 because in 2020 we don't have 16 yet. Infamous, Chrono Trigger because Chrono Trigger for story is the most game important for make inspirations, and other ARPGs like Sekiro and Voxels. Yeah. Okay. Continuing in the timeline. I talking with my friends to create these voxels with me, this company with me. Very people exit now, but only today it's me and my friend Hoffman and my father Flavio. But in 2022, we developed several prototypes for endless chase until the reached playable version. And in Brazil Game Show, we in our booth we show it for the people and met several publishers. Yeah.
Was it difficult to go to the game show? How did you get into like the convention?
How difficult to stay here? Yeah. The most difficult is money because you need to pay it, and in Brazil in 2022, how can I say, is a first opening the Brazilian show after the how can I say. COVID. I don't remember the name.
Pandemic.
Pandemic. Thanks. The pandemic. And the price is still very high in this time. But the others difficulties, it's like show for the people and publishers and get the critic for the game, because the first playable version, I'm gonna say, it's playable and like it, but not why I like it to show it for the people. I don't know if I can clarify.
Yeah. It's easier to make game for your friends and work on a project, but putting it into the world, going to conventions, letting people see it, you need the equipment, you need the place, there's a lot of money involved, so it's amazing you were able to do that. Well done.
Yeah. I mean, have you taken it to any other gaming events or shows? Or?
Yeah. I not with a booth, but in using my company like that. In 2023, I traveled to Japan for participated in Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, and in this event, I met Kojima and Scott Calton. Yeah, the two persons. Yeah, and I'm gonna say
Kojima and
Scott Calton, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes.
Yeah. And at the moment, the Kojima and Scott, still already in negotiations with me for maybe funding or gonna say make a partnership in general. I don't share much for these contracts, but I can say that. For Kojima and
yeah, it's still early, but it's good that they saw your game, they saw your work, and they liked it. So
yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah, man. God damn. That's wow.
And what can I say? Opportunity timeline. In September of this year, I will travel to Japan for opening my company in Tokyo with publishers and maybe Kojima's too. Yeah.
Fantastic. It's exciting, but there's a lot of pressure there. That means that you've got to work hard on the coding side. You've got to make sure the game is very polished.
Yeah. But in 2023, we partnered with outsourcing called Veneta to make an alpha version of the Industries, and this alpha is currently version in this year for the Industries and Inheritance of Shadows too. Yeah, and the Industries and Inheritance will not have already page in Steam. But if you need to play, I can send for you the build normally. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Very exciting. It's very exciting. I would love to see the alpha build. Obviously, it's very early, but you can kind of feel what direction the game's going in. I've looked at your websites again and again and again, and I think it looks very exciting. I'm very excited to see it come forward, and it's difficult to make a AAA game in Brazil. So, shoot high, work hard, and make something that really impresses.
Much money to invest in time.
As long as you can get investors, that's the important thing.
Yeah.
Good. So in the game, you mentioned there are 4 acts, and each act is based around a slightly different gameplay style. Now, I love that idea because it means that each part of the game you can really dig down. You can make the story. The story follows through all the acts, but each area really gives you a new taste, a new feel, which is similar. It's not the same, but similar to Resident Evil 4. Because Resident Evil 4 had one story, but as you move through different areas, there were different styles of experiences there. So there's clear inspiration, which is great. What inspirations or what ideas do you have for the combat system, for the actual gameplay, the combat itself?
The combat is more closely to a mix between Final Fantasy style, Final Fantasy 16 or 15 to Zero game.
It's more of a third person. You have spells. You can go close. Slash.
Yes. And the hack and slash part or a katana part, it's more a focus in parry than to really to I can say combat in person.
Yeah. So parry combat and mid to long range.
But in Industries, our idea is like to not only combat in, how can I say, same level in the ground like that. Our idea is to combine the combat with parkour style. To your jumping, walking or running in the walls, and turn back and slash the enemy and parry the enemy. Use time power elements in the game for stop time to make a dodge, or using element control to take the water and put in the enemy, or fire or earth or 4 elements.
Wow.
And using to how can I say, the mechanic I most like it is explosion hand. I don't know how to explain, but if you see the enemy called My Hero Academy, the Bakugo have explosion hand and flying and explosion enemies is like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a glory kill. It's the enemy is weak. You can do a special attack, and it's a big special move.
Or flying using the explosions for around the environment.
So you can use a glory kill, and then that kind of combos into traversal, into movement.
Yeah.
That's very clever. That's, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal were very, very popular games, because when you're shooting the tough enemies, when they're weak, they flash, and you can come up and do a special kill that gives you lots of ammunition. But if you could do that and then it explodes and then use that to jump off, that's a really fun idea. That's a lot of controlling the environment and the enemies.
Yeah, and in steampunk environment, nanopunk scenario, the new mechanic is nanopunk weapons. I don't know if you see before the cartoon called Generator X for Cartoon Network.
Yes.
You can change your part of your body to make a giant weapons for combat. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I love that TV show. I love that cartoon. It was great. But it's a good representation of nanopunk, of having nano machines in you, and then you're able to change your body into different machines, different abilities. That's very cool. I like that. But your website, when it talks about the game, it highlights time travel in the story, and you mentioned now time powers. Is time travel a big part of the story?
Yes, because the core part of story is that it's blending of time travel, and I don't know how to say that, but it's like multiverse storyline, because the core is how you can recreate the multiverse in the right way. Exists the righteous way, or every ways can recreate the multiverse. It's the core, and all turnarounds recreated the multiverse.
Ah, yes. Okay, you mentioned the Chromiums were the creators of the universe, and in the artwork for the game, you show different fantasy setting, a fantasy environment, a steampunk environment. So going to these different places, different points in the timeline, or different parts of the multiverse. It's exciting if you can go to different places and then maybe do a little backtracking.
Steampunk is the past, cyberpunk is the near future, nanopunk is the far future.
Yeah, it reminds me of some classic games like even game like Turtles in Time. You know how
Love.
you yeah when you skip ahead and then it gets really futuristic. Of course, it's
Mm.
a different genre altogether. Gabriel, do you know about the game The Turtles?
Sorry?
Teenage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TMNT.
Ninja Turtles. Oh, yeah, on the 2013, my last.
Oh, yes.
It was one of the later ones, yes.
Yeah.
One of the earlier ones, there's a very popular game in the series, Turtles in Time, where
Oh,
they
there's
go.
time. Okay.
You know Turtles in Time?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a popular one. But yeah, I love this idea of each. The world is progressing, but you're jumping to points. You go to different times, and you see the world has changed, and the way people fight has changed. So you do stealth in one, you do bullet hell in the next, you do hack and slash. That's I like that. It makes the world feel alive.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think the industry is more closely to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart than Ninja Turtles Rebels in Time. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
And I forgot to say, you travel in the time because your girlfriend and partner died for the first antagonist, Kodai no Yokan, and you make a vengeance for Kodai no Yokan, and Kodai stay in Nanopunk, and for this reason you travel to Nanopunk. More or less. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I like. It's good that you brought up Ratchet and Clank: A Rift Apart. I love that game. It was so fun. But it made the jumping between time periods or the different dimension very natural. It wasn't just I'm going to this one. It was bop 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 bops jumping between them, and it was far more interesting. It was a much more It was a more interesting game because it was natural. So I'm excited about that. That sounds amazing. So you told us that Bullock is our character. He's our main protagonist. He has a number of abilities, a number of powers. He's off on revenge. He's got to stop this guy who's killed his girlfriend, killing people. Are there any side characters? Are there any other allies, enemies?
In general, we have 100 NPCs. There's NPCs. But the most important, we have Margaret. He's a girlfriend for Bullock. And your grandmother, Irina. We have Great Master in Cyberpunk. The Great Master he is a character who told for the player in Bullock how the universe and multiverse can functionality and what's the way to recreate the universe. And in the third act. And the Kisho Tenketsu, it's like a key in this introduction. Sho is the second act, and more. And in the third act, the Great Master, maybe he's the turning your how can I say, your navy. From
he's your guide. He's kind of pointing in the right direction. There's a great quote that you see in a lot of memes from Spider-Man: Homecoming. Spider-Man is the hero. He's fighting, but he needs a guy on the computer.
Yes.
He needs a guy telling you, go there, do this. Oh no, do that way. So he's your Navi. He's your guy on the computer. That's good. And that's a nice relationship. They can talk. It's like Solid Snake and Otacon.
Yes, it's like that. And other characters like Ion. Ion is your first guider and the most important person in game. The most important after Bullock. After Bullock. And we have Kodai as antagonist, and we have Pilgrim. This Pilgrim is the first human in the cycles in the universe, multiverse. And others, because we have 100 NPCs.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters. That's good.
Yeah.
That's natural. It feels good, obviously. In more modern RPGs, Final Fantasy 15, 16, and Stellar Blade, more modern RPGs will have people living in the towns. They'll have people you can talk to. They are the quest givers and allies, enemies. So yeah, that's fantastic. Yes. So you mentioned before with the combat that you will be able to. You have elemental abilities, and you said you can take the water. Your elemental abilities, are they like a projection, like a spell slots you can fire off, or do they use the environment? Can I I need the water, I want to fire water, I need a pond, or I need a river? Or is it just, I have, it's more bullet hell, like I have lots and lots of things I have to dodge?
Yeah, talking about the element power, it's depend the element, because the fire you make fire within in your body like that, but water not. Water you need to put water in the environment and take it in the enemy. Air maybe the air around us, and you can use the air in
to double jump, to glide, but the air is always here, so you don't need to gather it.
And the earth you needed to take a ground between you, below you, but have a sub. You can use to the steel or iron in Cyberpunk
buildings.
Yes.
Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, it's a good design to use an element rather than just fire it. I mean, fire and air, that's normal, but being able to pull from different ones, that feels good. When I look at the videos with the short clips on your website, the particle effects, the attacks, they all look very, very impressive. But you mentioned in the first part that you draw from a lot of inspirations, and you said Metal Gear Solid, Phantom Pain, Automata, and Infamous Second Son.
Yeah,
I loved that game. It was a fantastic game because the hero had different elements he could use, and he used them for different abilities. So, do you use the elements to move, to traverse, or is it just for fighting?
Depend the environment too, because for moving, the main power is run explosion, like Bakugo from My Hero Academy. But you can use the air or earth control to move around the environment. But it's not the most how can I say? Oh my God, the most oh my God, I needed to indicate power to use for moving, because it's more slow than flying around. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but in steampunk, you have only your elemental controls, and in this environment, use the air or earth. It's almost limited.
In the cyber horror section or the steampunk horror, you mentioned it is stealth. Maybe stealth is the style. So be moving more carefully. You need more avoid enemies. That's amazing. It sounds so much fun. You've got so many different things going on. So good luck with the programming.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Oh my gosh. I just got to. Oh my gosh. I guess guys, we're real. Coming to the end. So I just want to ask 2 quick questions. One.
Okay.
Yeah. So I understand you're setting up base in Japan for the developers. So are you saying that if you're working with Veneta, are they going to let you use your programmers, or do you have to take new programmers?
The second question is, can you repeat?
Oh yes. So when you're working in Japan, are you going to use your programmers from Brazil, or are you going to use new programmers?
The partnership with Veneta it's closed now, because my money already is only for travel to Japan in September. But we searching hire persons in Japan. Not only Japanese people, but if you live in Japan, in Tokyo, you can search in the how can I say?
Indeed.com.
Yeah, hiring people from Japan. That's good.
Yeah.
So you're working in Tokyo, but you're also hiring people to expand, to have more people working.
Yeah.
Great. Matt, second question.
Oh yeah. Can I join? Yes, you know. I'll talk about that later. Dude, I want to say, are you coming to the game show this year, Tokyo Game Show?
Yes. I pray for the God to out my visa at ending of August to how can I say, for more easily to travel to Japan. But yes, my schedule, my calendar in general, I'm arrival in Japan in 15 or 18 of September. But yes, I go to TGS here. Yes.
Wow.
I tell you what, we gotta go. We have to go and meet you. We will come if you go to the Tokyo Game Show. We will go to the Tokyo Game Show.
We will go, definitely.
Thank you so much. We're about to run out of time, but thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for coming on and talking about this.
Thanks so much. This is the best day of my life. Thank you, and everybody for watching. Gabriel, we're gonna keep in touch. We're gonna run out of time, so Gabriel, thank you. We'll catch you after the show, and see you next time, everybody. And thank you, Gabriel.
Peace.
Yes.
Come on.